Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Laredo State Dynasty, where we started 2-4 into the season. We are 1-3 in conference, and today we're gonna have 3 games in the Western Division here: Texas State, Louisiana, and UTEP. First up is gonna be Louisiana. They have a pretty good game, a lot of good players in the 80s for overall. And also a little bit of O-line talent here that looks to be really solid on offense, at least. Dewanye Winfield is their quarterback with 88 throw power. The accuracies are actually a little bit on the weaker side, but there is still some room for improvement, and it is not horrible. So I think he's still a better quarterback than we have in Wayne Estrada. He also has a fair bit of speed, 83 speed, 86 acceleration. And yeah, their top running back is Elijah Davis, and 5'9", 228. This kid looks like a beast. And yeah, 91 juke move, 83 spin move, really good break tackle ability, knows how to catch the football, can run. This guy could also be a receiver, he's good enough. And he has lots of power as well at that size. And good speed. Charles Robertson is their top receiver, wears number 13. And he has okay route running ability, really good hands, and really good elusiveness as well. He knows how to break a couple tackles on the way. And pretty good speed, decent, at least for the Sun Belt Conference. Might not be enough speed in the SEC. Destin Hill is their other good receiver. They have a couple of really good receivers here on the roster. This kid knows how to run some routes. He's a really good pass catcher, has very solid hands, 91 speed as well. Looks really good. Number 87 here. Terrence Carter is their tight end, wears number 0, 6'2", 232, out of East Texas. He is maxed out, but really solid hands. Good route runner for a tight end, and well, he might not be the fastest you've ever seen. 76 speed is pretty slow, but if he's just sitting down over the middle, that's 5 yards every catch. Then for defense, they have a good defensive end here in Ashley Williams, who has 82 finesse moves, 76 power moves, good strength. The run stopping, 68 block shed is not great though, but he's an edge rusher, so he's not responsible for all the over the middle stuff. And then they have another good player on the second level, Priest Ash. He's their only solid linebacker, but he's injured, so he's going to be out for this game. And then they have a corner here in Jeremiah Moses, who looks really good. 86 man coverage, 81 press, 85 catching. The only knock on him is definitely the zone coverage. 70 zone coverage is not enough, but he is a really good athlete, so he can make up the speed if it's necessary. 98 speed, 96 acceleration. That's a dream for every player that we have on the roster. Ross Johnson is another corner they have on that team. He looks really good as well. Knock on him is also the zone coverage, but he's also not the fastest. 91 speed should be enough against our receivers. Most of our receivers are like 89 speed, 90 speed, somewhere around there. So he should be able to keep up, but that 76 zone coverage is a little bit on the lower side. And one thing I'm always leaving out is the offensive line, because it's something that works as a unit. One star is not going to stand out usually. And they have a really good one. They have a really good left tackle, a couple of really good guards, solid center. I think the one weakness is the right tackle, which lines up perfectly with our edge rushers, because Emmanuel Valdez, who is our best on paper edge rusher at least, he should line up against this guy. And first play of the game, and we have already a runner here, and he did not get the first down. That's going to be a 4th down and inches, and they have to punt it away right off the bat to start this game. And Cerdinio receives the kick, and he is going to turn it upfield, get into some positive yardage. Really good return for Chris Cerdinio. 2nd and 10, Estrada is going to hand it off, and this is a run up the middle. 3rd and 2, we're, by the way, also wearing the all-green alternate uniforms. because I didn't want the red from our usual away uniforms on the field as well. To avoid the confusion, we're wearing the all-green alternates, and we have a penalty here offside, so that was a free play, and the fumble does not count. So nothing to be excited about here. But then Suarez has a nice running lane up the middle. That's 13 yards. Let's try to get some points now. We're inside the red zone. 2nd and 10. Estrada is going to have a play-action shot, and nobody fell for it. Right guard and right tackle give up the pressure immediately. And that's going to be a sack, and they do not come back from that one. And that's going to be a field goal. That's good. 3-0 Ocelots. And Louisiana gets the ball back. Now 3rd and 10. They avoid a 3-and-out narrowly, as the quarterback is just going to run out of the pocket. Has a massive run, 21 yards for Winfield. 1st and 10 for Winfield now. It's not a play-action shot. It kind of looked like a play-action, but they just get the first down here. No problem. 2nd and 9 from opposite territory now. And 1-on-1 in the end zone! Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And they are taking the lead 7-3. Somebody got behind the defense again, and this has been kind of a theme here. The pass defense has been allowing some big touchdowns, and we have a 1-on-1 down the field. That thing, if you throw it a half a yard shorter, that might be caught because he was a step behind the defense. Now that's going to be a punt, and they give it right back to the Raging Cajuns, and they convert to the outside on a 15 yards hitch there. Now Winfield to the other side, and that's a catch. And massive completion to Jadon Johnson. Now 3rd and 5 inside the red zone, and Winfield is pressured, and he does not get the throw off accurately. So they have to kick the field goal, and now it's a 10-3 game. Estrada over the middle, that's caught, and Cerdeño's got a nice catch and run. It's about 9 yards. Get the first down. Now 1st and 10 in plus territory, and Estrada is sacked immediately. No place to step up there. 2nd and 11 for Wayne Estrada, and the blitz is coming in. They've got the zone blitz lined up, but Suarez is over the middle, and he runs away from the defense. Touchdown, Suarez. And the Ocelots are tying up this game at 10. To end the first quarter, it's 10 apiece. And that was actually the perfect play call against this blitz, as Suarez was right over the middle. Safety takes a bad angle and can't turn it around anymore. Easy touchdown for John Suarez. 2nd and 17 after a holding call now for Winfield, and they're gonna run it up the middle, and it works out to perfection. 12 yards, make it a very easy 3rd and 5. And they are gonna throw it as Winfield turns to his left, tried to scramble, and then threw it in the back of his lineman's head. So that's going to be a punt, and Estrada is back out onto the field, and that ball is 9 yards. That run to Jesus Herrera. 1st down and 10. They go empty now, and Estrada has somebody wide open. Tackle is missed, and that's Alex Guillermo with a nice catch and run to the tight end here. 1st down and 10. Play clock winding down, but they do get the snap off, and that is Jaquez Lara. Top receiver on the team, makes the catch, gets the 1st down. Now 3rd and 3 in the red zone, and Estrada gets it away, and that's Guillermo again. Nice catch and run. Get another 1st down, and now 3 shots to get into the end zone. As they get out the goal line personnel up the middle, it's John Suarez. Touchdown Ocelots. And they take the lead halfway through the 2nd quarter. It's 17-10, and Winfield now has to put some points on the board as he is getting pressured. Blitz was picked up, but that's going to be a 1st down to the outside, 12 yards to the tight end Carter. 1st and 10, and they're going to hand it off to Davis, and up the middle he goes, breaks a tackle, and keeps running down the sideline. What a run. 26 yards to Elijah Davis. First down and 10. Davis gets the handoff again, and he's just gonna run side by side with his linemen. Get the first down. Easy peasy. First and 10 now from the 15. And Davis is again the recipient of the handoff, and he's got another first down. 13 yards this time, as we are at the 2-minute warning almost. And now we're first and goal. And this one is caught on the outside. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. Game is tied up at 17, and Louisiana is back on defense now. First down and 10 for Wayne Estrada. Quick drop back. Get the catch by Jaquez Lara. And we're inside the 2-minute warning now, by the way. And we have only 45 seconds on the clock now. And that one is caught by Cerdeno, but it doesn't get the first down, so they will take a timeout here. First timeout taken. 4th and inches. And they get somebody to jump. And that is going to be 5 yards. Even though they didn't even want to run the play. But that's going to be a first down. 40 seconds still on the clock. Maybe you get something out of this. 2nd and 5 as Estrada is being blitzed and throws it right into the blitz. Lara with the perfect play. And he even gets out of bounds. 2nd and 10. And Estrada has some time on the outside. It's intercepted! On the corner route, it's intercepted. And they're going to run it all the way back. 10-5, touchdown Louisiana. And it is Jeremiah Moses. That one really good corner with 98 speed. That kid is so unbelievably fast. It is ridiculous. So instead of getting some points, they gave some points to the other team. And now they're down by 7 at halftime. That was a horrible throw by Wayne Estrada, and Louisiana takes away the points. Now, at least the Ocelots get the ball back after halftime, but Suarez, oh, that's actually Herrera. He does not get anywhere. That's a 2-yard loss. Now Suarez checks back in, and he is getting the handoff, and he turns up the middle. What a play. Nice running, 11 yards. Nice cutback. 3rd and 1. Can you get the first down this time? And no, they do not get it. That was a really good play by Louisiana. 4th down and 1, and they're actually going to run it. Couldn't get them to jump, but that's still a first down, and Suarez gets 8 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for Estrada, and he's getting it away over the middle, and that one's caught as well. Nice play by Cerdeno, who has been very unreliable this season, but this game it looks pretty good. 3rd and 9, Estrada over the middle, and Lara can't hang on. And now 4th and 9, you kind of can't go for that. And they have to punt it away. 3rd down and 7 for Winfield. And that is a catch made over the middle. Tackled by Brian Alonso. 1st down and 10. Winfield is going to hand it off to Davis. And he runs over a defender, and that's 9 yards. Getting to very easy 2nd and inches. And then it's a 3rd and 1. As the Ragin' Cajuns are going to run a play action shot, and on the outside, that's Carter. Very easy first down. That's what I meant. He doesn't even have to be fast. He just has to be open somewhere where he's a dump-off option, and that's 5 or 10 yards every time. As Winfield just scrambles and gets the first down himself. And that's a first down inside field goal range now. And that one out of bounds by, what's his name? The second receiver. I forgot his name. 3rd and 4, handoff, Davis. No, it's a play action shot, and Winfield can throw it away. Oh my God. I thought they actually had him there, but he shakes off the sack and at least throws it away. So that's 3 more points on the board for the Ragin' Cajuns as Suarez gets the handoff, runs it up the middle, 12 yards, very solid. Now 2nd and 10, and Estrada has a 4-man pressure, and it still gets to him. That's a sack for Sterling Hodel, and they have to punt it right back to Louisiana as Winfield gets the dump off away to, you guessed right, Carter, the tight end. He's got another first down. 1st and 10 for Winfield again, and they go with a play action shot over the middle. It works out perfectly, and that's another first down for Louisiana. And now they go 11 personnel, trips to the left, and that is going to be a sack. As Calvin Leyva is in the backfield, the sensation edge rusher that came out of nowhere. He doesn't even have great ratings, but for some reason, he's always the first one in the backfield there. Gets a sack this time as well. As we get the ball back, and Suarez runs to the outside and can't make the last man miss. But that's a great piece of running for John Suarez. And he is now at 670 rushing yards this season, which is pretty solid after just 6.5 games. Now, Suarez is not the recipient of the handoff this time, but it's a play-action shot, and Jaquez Lara is wide open down the field. That's a great pass by Wayne Estrada. Lara just goes down, gets the catch, and now they're at the edge of field goal range. Estrada is pressured again, and he throws it right into the blitz, and Lara is there, wide open, get another first down, cross 100 receiving yards on the day. 2nd and 10, Estrada is being blitzed again, and he throws it over the middle, and Lara again with a great catch, and that's down at the 1. Now, Estrada is going to hand it off, and that is an easy touchdown. It's Jesus Herrera. And the Ocelots have cut this down to a 1-score lead. Suarez did not get the touchdown this time either. He kind of gets his touchdowns vultured away from him by the other running backs. But this is bad. This is very bad. 70 yards to the house. And that is a 2-score lead again. That did not take long at all. The Ragin' Cajuns back in front by double digits. 10-point game, and now only 5 minutes left on the clock. That pick six really hurts. Estrada gets it away over the middle, and Vela gets a first down catch. He is the slot receiver. He does not get as much volume as I thought he'd get, but Estrada! That's a sack, almost sack. He did get it away, but it falls incomplete. And now they kind of have to go for it. 4th and 10, and Estrada is sacked again! And the ball is fumbled, but that does not matter anymore. It would have been a turnover on downs anyway. And Laredo State loses by 13 in the end, as Winfield just kept up running the score up there. That one pick six. It hurt us, but also we lost by 2 scores. And I'm not sure if we would have won it for sure if we hadn't had that pick six before halftime. So that was a pretty disappointing game. The offensive line for Louisiana was really good. They were able to just run whatever they wanted. Elijah Davis, 165 yards. 5.8 a carry. That's just ridiculously good. They had Raji Dennis, somebody that I didn't even highlight, but he was the one receiver with the deep touchdowns there. Lara had a good game, but we don't really have the receiving core to compete with these other good teams from the Sun Belt. They were just kind of running away with that. And yeah, Ragin' Cajuns just too good there. Their O-line is really good, and I think they have a good shot at winning the Western Division here and maybe play for the conference championship game. They also have a really solid D-line. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Really good team, and yeah, the Ocelots still have a ways to go. I think next year we might be a little bit more ready, especially on offense. The O-line is just very green, and it's good news then we have already recruited 4 offensive linemen. 3 tackles that I have already shown in the past few weeks, but this week we get Taylor Antonio, who has sadly only 80 strength, but 81 pass block, 82 pass block power, 83 pass block finesse. That looks really good to me. He's obviously not going to play from the get-go, but just strengthening that O-line for the future seems like a really good idea. Now, we are going to play, you can see in the top left corner, the number 18 ranked Texas State Bobcats, quarterbacked by PJ Hatter, 6'2", 185 out of Houston, Texas. he looks really good. 94 throw power. His accuracies are kind of all over the place. A couple of are really good, but the deep accuracy is not great. And he is also a dangerous running quarterback. 84 speed, 88 acceleration. This kid can run for sure. Their top running back, Lamar Kalu, is hurt with a dislocated ankle. He's going to be out for probably the remainder of the regular season. And we're not going to see him today. Instead, we're going to see Michaelin Young. 5'10", 195 out of Midland, Texas. He is a elusive back with a little bit of power, but both of his archetypes are really not developed a lot. He's a good pass catcher, but he has to rely solely on athleticism from the beginning. Bo Sparks is their number 1 receiver. He also wears number 1. 5'11", 175. And boy, that kid looks good. Solid route runner, really good hands, and great speed. So there's something to be afraid of, especially he's going to be playing on the side that Santiago Rodriguez is going to cover, and that 95 speed is really scary. Chris Dawn is on the other side, number 16, and he's 5'7" only. That's a really small receiver, even for college. Knows how to catch a football if he's not in traffic. Okay route runner, but that 97 speed is really scary as well. So they've got a couple of really good athletes. They do also have a really good O-line. But yeah, let's move on to the defense. Joe Layson Landry is their top edge rusher. He's a really good finesse rusher, but has also some really good power moves. His run stopping needs a little bit more work, but he's a good athlete, and that's definitely going to be on display. Their other really good edge rusher is out with a knee cartilage tear. For some reason, I can't talk anymore. So we're not going to see him. And the rest of the D-line is actually not good. They do not really have a good D-line. They only have the one good edge rusher this game. So we'll see. That linebacking core, however, looks pretty good. Taulia Hu is their top linebacker with really good run stopping ability, but his pass coverage is maybe not the greatest. 69 zone is not great. Decent athleticism as a linebacker. And then they also have a couple of good DBs here in Ladarius Knight, for example. 6 feet 177 with 73 man coverage, 74 press. His hands are really good. 84 catching is pretty solid. And 74 zone coverage is kind of a weakness. And also 88 speed is also not great. But yeah, Cameron Pearson is their number 2 corner. He was a former 1-star. And he looks really good. And that 83 man coverage looks pretty solid. Hands are not as great. Zone coverage at 79 looks pretty solid as well, but he's also not a great athlete. So they have a couple of really slow corners, and there is definitely a way to beat this defense. Texas State has a really good offense. They have a solid O-line and a couple of really dangerous receivers, good quarterback, but they do not have a great running back, which probably means we can maybe clog up these run lanes a little bit quicker than the running back can turn away. And on defense, they don't really have a great D-line. They have just one good edge rusher and a couple of really slow corners. So that might be a matchup that can be favorable, although Texas State is ranked. So they are definitely the best team in the Sun Belt this year. And we'll see how this is going to go. That's a catch for a first down, however. So that's not a good start for the Ocelots. Now they're going to have a pass dialed up, and the lefty Hatter is going to have a wide open receiver on the outside. That's a 25-yard connection. That was a little bit too easy. First down and 10, and Hatter is going to throw it. And he has lots of time until he runs himself into a sack, and that's Ben Calcaterra. 3rd and 10, and Hatter is going to change the play at the line, and behind the defense! Are you kidding me, Santiago? That is another deep touchdown against Santiago Rodriguez. And the Bobcats take a 7-0 lead. So the issue is we can't really replace Santiago Rodriguez because the only other corner we have that is not playing right now He has 85 speed. That's even slower. That's a lot slower, by the way. Not just a little bit slower. That's a lot slower. So, I don't know how to fix this. We have to wait till the second year, I think. As Cerdenio is going to have a nice catch on the outside there. And a first down as well. Now they're going to go empty 3rd and 5. Try to get him to jump. They don't, but they do get the first down anyway. As Cerdenio gets 8 yards, converting into a new first down. And they are already almost in field goal range as Estrada has a 4-man pressure over the middle. That's broken up, and that's going to be a 4th and 5. And they are keeping the offense on the field. And that's some movement there. However, it is going to be against Laredo State, I think. Yeah. 4th down and 10, and now they have to punt it away, but that was not field goal range anyway. As Hatter is just running away from the defense and does not get the first down anyway because Brian Alonso is right there. 1st and 10 now for Estrada after the punt. And now that is Jaquez Lara with a nice 23-yard gain. And now they're already in plus territory. 1st down and 10. Estrada is going to get sacked as right tackle Castellanos just gave that up to Landry so easily. So that's not good news. 2nd and 17, and the ball is fumbled away. Texas State takes over. What happened there? That pressure was even quicker. Man, that Laredo State O-line is not good. That's just absolutely awful. As Hatter is just going to turn it upfield, get 8 yards, and move the chains almost. 2nd and 2 coming up now. Hatter motions over a receiver. And they're just going to have a play action shot, and Hatter is getting sacked. And that's a nice play. Didn't see the number exactly, but that was definitely a DB or something. As Hatter is going to dump it off to Dawn, but that's a 4th down, and they are going to have to punt. They did not get the points. And on 3rd and 9, Estrada almost throws a pick, and they have to punt it away again, so that's a 3 and out. And Texas State has great field position. And Hatter over the middle. That's Dawn again. 33 yards. That is a little bit too easy. And they're going to go hurry up. 2nd and 6. As somebody is getting wide open here. And just turns away from tackler. That's a touchdown for the Bobcats. And a 14-0 lead. That was a little bit too easy. As Michaelan Young gets a touchdown on the day as well. And the Bobcats lead by 2 scores. 2nd and 9, Wayne Estrada is going to have a play-action bootleg, and he's going to throw it down the field. And that's a catch made by Alex Guillermo, the tight end, getting the first down. Playing in regular away uniforms, by the way, here. As the Ocelots are not going to get this first down. That's a TFL. And they have to punt it away again. It's still a donut on the scoreboard for the Ocelots. And that's a nice catch down the field. Or turning it upfield after the catch, I guess. 2nd and 3. PJ Hatter has his running back, Michaelan Young, in the backfield. And he's got a 11-yard run this time. And that's already the edge of field goal range again. And we're halfway through the second quarter. They might go up by 3 scores already. As Hatter is going to have a connection to his top receiver, Sparks. 3rd and 7. Hatter has some time, gets it away to the outside, and that's Sparks again. But it is 4th down. They couldn't get the points. Now 4th and inches, and they are going to throw for it, and they did not get it at all. That was a broken play from the get-go as Ben Calcaterra gets another sack this episode. And now 3rd and 7. And the ball is fumbled away by Lara. But I think the knee should have probably been down. And Ocelots are going to challenge that. And yes, it definitely looks like it. Yeah. Knee down, and then the ball comes out. So the Ocelots do keep possession, but 4th and 1 in their own 30-yard line. And they're still going to go for it. And Suarez gets the first down. That was ballsy, but like, if you want to win with the worst team, you kind of have to like be aggressive. And the Wayne Estrada gets it away here to Herrera. That's a first down catch. Nice play. Now Estrada 2nd and 5 as he's going to throw the slip screen, and that's caught by Suarez, and he's gotten the first down. And if that block would have been held, that would have been a touchdown. But we're going to still play a little as Sardenio gets another first down there. First and goal for Estrada. And on the outside, that's a catch made. Touchdown, Laredo State. And that's Machado. Oh, that's actually not Machado. That's, what's his name? Jesus. Completely forgot it. Lara, Sardenio, Vela, Cardoza. That's the one. Cardoza is the last one I couldn't remember. We have 5 receivers this season, and couldn't remember the 5th one. Now that's gonna be a timeout taken by Texas State, but they couldn't really do anything with it anymore. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, as Chris Dunn has already 85 yards in the touchdown for the Bobcats. And yeah, this is the 5'7" receiver with a 97 speed, man. This kid is so dangerous. 2nd and 6 as Wayne Estrada is just going to hand it off to Suarez. And that's a nice piece of running. About 10 yards. And Suarez is 4 yards away from 100, and he's got it right there. That's a first down into plus territory, and now they go empty as Estrada tried to get him to jump. But 3rd and 13 is tough to convert. Lara tried to go for it, but he only gets 11. And now that's 4th down and 2, and you're not in field goal range with that kicker. And that's not good news. That's going to knock you back 5 yards. And 4th and 7 for Laredo State. Are you still going to go for this? Should have just gone for it there on 4th and 2 and just get it on 4th and 2. But they do get it on 4th and 7 anyway. 9 yards. That's a catch made by the aforementioned Cardoza. Estrada is going to throw it over the middle, and that one's incomplete for Lara. And they have to go for it now with a 48-yard try. And told ya, it's not field goal range. Garcia just does not have the leg. And that's the struggles with a young kicker. 3rd and 5 for Hatter, as this is still a 7-point game. And there's somebody in the backfield, dude. Should have maybe ran away if you had the chance. That's Vasquez. And they do not get any points out of that drive. They have to punt it away. So 3rd and 6 for Estrada now. And he's going to throw it over the middle. And that is caught. Not ahead of the sticks. Still a 4th down and 2. And they get somebody to jump. And I think this time it's the Bobcats, as they're just going to gift the Ocelots a new first down. But they probably would have ran a play anyway. Because if you want to win against good teams, you have to be aggressive. 3rd and 4. Estrada is going to throw it. And that's a catch by Sardenio. And in traffic, no less. Really good catch there by Sardenio. And we are going to run it up the middle now. That's Jesus Herrera. And that's a nice 10-yard gain. And this is now actually field goal range, as Estrada is going to throw it. And he's got a man on the slant. That's Lara. Gets 5 yards. And that is going to put Wayne Estrada over 2,000 passing yards after 7.5 games. That's pretty good. Oh, that's actually 8.5 games for some reason. No, actually 7.5. That's 7.5 games. Can't count anymore. As Sardenio was wide open on the outside and makes a nice grab there. Now 1st and goal. And Estrada is going to throw it over the middle. Diving catch. That's Emilio Vela. Touchdown slot receiver Vela. And the Ocelots tie up the game at 14. And we're almost at the end of the 3rd quarter, so now it's crunch time. Laredo State back on defense now, and now you gotta avoid some points, as they're just gonna run it up with McHale and Young there, and that's a nice run for a first down. 3rd and 11, and Hatter is gonna motion in his receiver Sparks, who is not gonna be the target for now, as he's running away and then getting sacked anyway. Vasquez on the pressure, Valdez on the sack. Cleanup crew is Valdez, definitely. And that's going to end in a punt. And good field position as well for Laredo State. And they're just going to hand it off to Suarez, who follows his blocks. Gets 9 yards. That's a 2nd and 1, best down in football. as you can take a shot maybe. Pressure coming in, and he's gonna get it away to Suarez to the outside. Tight roaming down the sideline, and that did save a few yards, but it also slowed him down enough to where he got caught. So nice tight roping anyway. 3rd down and goal, and Estrada over the middle. Touchdown Ocelots, and they are taking the lead against the number 18 team in the country. Laredo State on the touchdown here. 8 minutes left in the game, and now PJ Hatter is panicking. One of the worst teams in the conferences is leading them, and there is definitely an upset alert here. And they're going to get the first down here on the outside. 1st and 10. PJ Hatter has his running back Young. And no, he has a read option. Dialed up. That's a nice gain. 8 yards. Perfect play call, actually. Nobody saw it coming. 2nd and 2. And Hatter motions out Young. And he is going to be the target on probably a designed motion swing. And that's a nice first down conversion. 1st and 10 now from midfield. And Young is going to run it up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle. Tries to fall ahead, but that's still a 9-yard gain, even though he didn't fall ahead. 2nd and 1. And that's a 4-man pressure. And Hatter is going to get it away to his tight end. That's a first down. Easy pitch and catch. 1st and 10 now with a double twin set. And Hatter is going to step up, run away from the pressure, and get a 9-yard run out of this as well. Pressure is just not arriving, even though the coverage is pretty good. Pressure is not arriving. And this time they've got a first down on the outside. And that's down at the 4. So 1st and goal. And they took Young off the field, but it does not matter. It's a touchdown, Bobcats. And the fans are happy as they've ever been. That's a nice score for the tight end. And they are going to tie up the game here at 21. 5 minutes on the clock. And the mission is run the football. And Suarez, what a miss. That is a great forced miss tackle. Or miss tackle forced by Suarez. And the 21-yard run. Almost up to midfield. Now they're in plus territory. And that's a nice 9-yard pickup for Nick Vasquez. Now Suarez back in the game. And they are going to hand it off again up the middle. And if he had taken that ball to the left side, that would have been a touchdown. 3rd and 6, and they ran the clock down to a minute now, as Suarez is going to run it again up the middle. That's another first down, and now Texas State has to take a timeout, an injury timeout here. 74 seconds on the clock, and they are running down the clock even more. Suarez runs again up the middle, timeout taken by Texas State. The Ocelots have now a minute 10 on the clock. Estrada is going to hand it off to Suarez, and that's another first down, 7 yards on that run. Last timeout taken, Texas State. And now you can't score too quickly, as Herrera is just going to stay there, get tackled at the 3-yard line. And now they're running clock down to below 30 seconds. Handoff, Suarez down at the 1. Perfect timing to get the ball down to the 1. 3rd and goal. Are they going to punch it in now, or are they going to run down the clock? 20 seconds on the clock. Vasquez, touchdown! It's the Ocelots taking the lead. It's 28-21. Nick Vasquez. He barely got in. I'm not even sure he actually did get in. But look at that. That looked very close, but we didn't have the goal line view, so who knows. Now Texas State has 9 seconds on the clock, and that's almost a sack. That's a horrible play by PJ Hatter, and this is 4 seconds on the clock. Last play of the game. It is going to be a Hail Mary for PJ Hatter from his own 10-yard line. He launches it down the field, and it is intercepted. It's Santiago Rodriguez with his 2nd interception on the season. Getting some revenge. That kid has had a tough year, but he is getting some picks, and the season might be over for the Ocelots already. There is no way they're going to make the playoff or even the conference championship, but this is a great game showcasing what this team can do if they are working together. Wayne Estrada wins player of the game. Really solid performance. as he had 67% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Yardage is a little low, but that's okay. We ran it a bunch as John Suarez had 33 attempts for 154 yards and no touchdowns. He couldn't get it in, and the one touchdown was vultured away by Nick Vasquez at the end there. But yeah, that last drive was so satisfying, man. We had 5 minutes on the clock and we just ran the ball. Ran it down their throats. They couldn't do anything about it. And I don't think we had a single pass on that last drive. We just ran it down their throats, kept the clock ticking down till there were only 10 seconds left, and then we scored a touchdown. So yeah, great game. And all the top receivers didn't get any touchdowns, but all the touchdowns went to receivers that had just barely a couple of catches in the game at all. So that's a very interesting game. And yeah, I don't know, Texas State, for some reason, they couldn't really move the football, even though there wasn't even that much pressure from the Ocelots defense. And yeah, can't really explain it. That one pick to Santiago Rodriguez, it's kind of hilarious. He's just in the right position to get an interception. That's actually a bunch of pressure. Now that I think about it, I didn't even realize it. That's a bunch of picks. Oh, and the one sack that I couldn't remember, that was Correa. That was our 85 speed corner that I'm refusing to play other than in dime personnel, where he's the 4th corner, and he's gonna be a slot in those personnels. So yeah, he did get a sack as well on a blitz. And even more great news, we get an edge rusher. And now you notice he has a bust label, right? He has 82 power moves, he has 80 strength, he has 86 acceleration, and 78 tackling. I don't even care about anything else. That's so good to start out with. That's so good. And that's why I still recruited him anyway. And then we have James DeMarcado out of Belton, Texas, who has 89 strength as a defensive tackle, 72 block shed. Don't know anything about power or finesse moves, but I think he's a good athlete. And I mean, he's a 3-star player. I don't know if he even is going to play that much. Now, next game is going to be up against the UTEP Miners. And they do have a few good players, but the overwhelming majority of players is in the 70s for overall. And that is very reminiscent of another team. Yeah, right, the Ocelots. This team is actually kind of very similar from a construction point. They do have a definitely better tight end though. Great accuracies, 87 throw power is not great, but then again, Estrada also has only 87. The only difference is Estrada can run, and this Locklear dude, he can't. 78 speed, that's just very slow. Wayne Strong is a running back, and that's an awesome name for a running back. He's 6 feet, 211. Kinda is built more like a receiver, to be honest. Good elusiveness, his power is lagging a little bit behind, and only 85 speed. So nothing special here. And then their top receiver is Giovanni Gardere, a former 1-star, 6 feet, 195 with pretty good route running. Really good hands. That 99 catch in traffic is something else, dude. And yeah, also not that fast. It's 86 speed. As a receiver is really slow. Johnny Mayo, 6'5", 220, really big receiver out of Texas with pretty good route running. Okay hands, not great, but also not bad. And his speed is actually a little bit better than what we just saw, but 88 speed is also not gonna beat Worlds or anything. They have a pretty weak O-line actually, so we should be having a bunch of sacks in this game. And then for the D-line, Jalen Jones is their top player on the entire team, and therefore also on the D-line. 91 finesse moves, 79 power moves, really good run stopper, great athlete. That kid looks really good. And then they have another edge rusher that looks really good, but that kid is hurt. Torn labrum, out for 3 weeks. So, not great. Robert Huntington is their middle linebacker, and this is their best player. He's a former 2-star with good coverage ability, not great run stopping ability, and he's pretty slow. So there is definitely a way to abuse this team, especially over the middle of the field here with the linebacking core. If this is their best player, 80 speed, that's not even going to keep up with our top tight end. And then at corner, that top player is out. Giovanni Barnes, ruptured disc, out for 2 weeks still. There is a chance for us to win this game. Definitely. Like, this UTEP team is nothing special. And this is one of the weaker teams in the conference. They are, however, 4-4. I don't know how they did that, but we do have a chance to win this game, definitely. And it's a home game, so we definitely should win it. But UTEP up first, and they are gonna throw it, and that should have been intercepted. What are you doing, man? Oh my god. That should be a pick 6. 2nd and 10. Locklear getting sacked. And that's Kelvin Leyva. Oh my. UTEP already in trouble from the get-go as Kelvin Leyva collects another sack. That kid is so good. I can't believe it, dude. 1st and 10 for Estrada in great field position as they're going to hand it off to Herrera. And that's some nice running out to the outside there. 10 yards. And now from the right hash. 3rd down and 7. They try to get him to jump, but they don't. And Estrada is getting sacked as he was looking down the field and did not see the pressure in his face. And that's bad news because 48 yards, that is not going to be good this time either. And it's also wide left. So that's not great news. As the Miners are going to take over now. And that's Strong, the running back, with a strong piece of running. 11 yards, 1st down. Now they are going to go empty. Trips to the right, twins to the left. And Locklear has some time. He does get it away. 1-on-1. Rodriguez is lost again. He has no idea where the football is. Are you kidding me, dude? Santiago Rodriguez allows a deep completion. And Strong runs it in. UTEP with the touchdown. Oh my god, this is going to be a long day if this is the way we are going to play this game on defense. And one thing I forgot to mention, UTEP is also going to be considered as a rival, not an official rival from the game, but I'm going to make sure we're going to play them every year because they are also a border town. This is going to be the border town rivalry as El Paso and Laredo are both Texan cities on the border to Mexico. So that's going to be a great rivalry. And we have the offense rolling again. So that's good news at least as John Suarez gets a nice 1st down the run there. And he does get another one right there. And one block held and that might have been a touchdown even. But he goes down, still a 1st down. As Estrada is going to throw it on the angle route. And that's a nice catch and run by Herrera, getting 1st down yardage. And now 3rd and 10 over the middle. Estrada is going to throw it to Lera. And that has no shot of getting completed. But everything else was covered up too. That was the only shot. Now, Locklear is going to hand it off. And where is the safeties? Are you kidding me? Strong with a great run up the middle. And they convert. 3rd and 8, and this is almost at midfield now, and they're going to have a screen set up, and that would have been your chance to get off the field. As, Laredo State, by the way, took the field goal, so now it's a 4-point game, and Locklear is going to try to get some more points on the board for UTEP. He gets 9 yards there. 2nd and 1. Locklear is going to throw an RPO, and that's completed to Giovanni Gardere, their top receiver. 1st down and 10, hand it off. That is not Strong, and that is a good tackle for loss by Emmanuel Valdez. He played it perfectly on the edge there. 2nd and 14, and UTEP is going to throw it in the end zone. Almost. Man, you got to take it away, man. Pick it off, dude. That's going to be a 4th down and 36 yards. That's good. UTEP takes a 10-3 lead. Now Estrada is going to motion over Guillermo and hand it off to Suarez, who has a great running lane up the middle, 13 yards before he got touched. 1st down and 10. And Estrada has a clean pocket. To the outside it goes. And there is Lara getting 8 yards. And that's a nice play on first down. Now 2nd and 2. And they're going to hand it off to Herrera, who cuts it back to the left on the... It was supposed to be an outside run. He did cut it back very early. As Suarez is going to almost break one. Man, you got to break the last tackle there, man. Got to go all the way. 3rd and 4 for Estrada. He's going to throw it over the middle, and that's perfectly thrown in there. A dart between 2 defenders, and Lara makes the catch, the top receiver, again. 2nd and 4, and Estrada over the middle, and there is a play action. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Miners, and that's going to move the chains even closer. Chris Sermon, that was not great. 1st down and goal for Estrada from the 3-yard line. They're going to hand it off, and Suarez was almost held up by his own tight end. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Ocelots. And they are tying up the game at home. It's tied at 10 apiece. John Suarez with another touchdown. Nice to see. And now the UTEP Miners are going to get the ball back as Locklear is sacked again. It's Valdez in the backfield, and Calcaterra was the other one. The Miners going back there and have to punt it away. Great field position as Cerdeno just breaks on a dime and turns it upfield. 15-yard completion to Cerdeno there. Estrada with empty backfield, and now over the middle. If he just lobbed that up, he might have gotten it there. Now they have to punt it away, and the Miners get the ball back. Great field position, and that's a great piece of running. What a juke move to the outside. And that's a running back named Silas Couch. 2nd and 5. Couch is the running back, and he is not protecting enough because Valdez got to the quarterback, and that's a sack. 3rd and 9, and Locklear has a clean pocket. Needs to make a decision, throws it short of the sticks, and Dave Santos just absolutely rocks him there for a 4th down and a punt away to the Ocelots. And that is that should be Cerdeno deep there, and he gets a perfect block on the outside and jukes inside. Nice run back. That's about a 15-yard return. 3rd and 10, and Estrada over the middle, and Cardoza should have hung on there. That's disappointing. 2nd and 3, and this is Locklear. What a catch made. That's Gardere, I think. And that is field goal range now, and we're 20 seconds away from halftime. Do they still get some points? That's incomplete. 4th down and 5. And this is for a 46-yard field goal try. They send it, and it is good. UTEP takes the lead before halftime. We are in a 13-10 ball game, and Estrada is just gonna lob it up there. And that one is caught! No! Time runs out on Lara! Oh no! The first deep ball he has completed, the first contested deep ball that he has caught all season, and it doesn't even matter. Oh, that is so disappointing. Laredo State with, yeah, it could have made some points there if they had stopped that other drive quicker. Let's go to the 3rd quarter. Suarez is going to have a nice piece of running lane, and he's going to run it, and there is somebody following him, and this is a 79-yard touchdown as the Ocelots take the lead by storm. Suarez ran real pissed off there, and that was just the first play out of halftime, and he just ran away from everybody. And the Miners get the ball back now, down by 4. As Locklear is going to hand it off to Couch, and that's another 1st down run. There is just way too many great running lanes. 14 yards on that one. 1st down and 10, and they are going to motion over a receiver, and he has a great running lane, and he might have taken that all the way as well. Corey Foster is his name, by the way. 1st down and 10 for Locklear, and from the outside, that is caught. That's Gardere again. And he's got the 1st down, 11 yards. from the 29. This is field goal range already, and they're going to hand it off, and that's Couch. And he's got 8 yards, almost a first down. 2nd and 8 a few plays later. They're going to hand it off to Couch to the outside, and that is down inside the 5. Another first down, 13 yards. And now from the 2, they're going to hand it off. This is Strong, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. And the Miners take the lead back. It's a 20-17 game. And we are closing in on the 4th quarter of this game, as Estrada has a play action shot, and Estrada throws it up down the field. It's caught. 44-yard connection to Jaquez Lara. And the Ocelots are back in business. You need some points here. Let's see how they are gonna do it, as Estrada is gonna have a slip screen set up, and this is Herrera, and he can't outrun his blockers. 4th down and 6. They kind of have to take the field goal there. And they're going to do that. Just taking the lead. Taking the tie now. Tie up this game at 20. And let UTEP maybe make a mistake on offense or something. But that is a little bit too easy here. 12 yards. Locklear with another great catch. And that's a first down. 3rd and 12. And Locklear is not going to have this one completed, as it is batted down. And guess who it was? It's Calvin Leyva. That kid is unbelievable. Absolutely unreal. And they are going to get the ball back, as Cerdeno is going to cut it to the right and then to the left. 2 men to beat. Couldn't make the juke move work, but nonetheless, he got a great return. And that's plus territory from the get-go here. 3rd and 7. They ran it and even lost something. What is happening to this offense? Man, UTEP defense really showing up here, as we have another catch there over the middle. That's Foster again. 3rd and 2. And they have a fullback in the game, and they're going to hand it off, and that's Strong, and he's in the secondary, and that's another great piece of running. That Strong kid. Man, can't stop that dude at all. And now Locklear behind the defense. It's a touchdown. UTEP takes the lead. 27-20. The Miners go up by a touchdown. And there is 8 minutes left in the game. That's Johnny Mayo, the little bit faster receiver on the outside. Let's see what Laredo State can do, as Suarez gets a nice run. And he's got the first down on that. 3rd and 4. They try to get him to jump. They didn't. And now Suarez. Running lane clocked up really fast. But now 4th down and 1 at the 45. And they are going for it. And that's Herrera. And he's got an easy first down run. That's 11 yards. Going into plus territory. And now there's your chance to tie up this game, as Herrera is just going to follow his blockers and get the first down. That's a nice piece of running. 21 yards. 3rd and 5. Hand it off. No! That's another TFL. How can they be in the backfield that quickly? 4th down and 6, and they're actually going for the field goal, because there is still 3.5 minutes left in the game. Field goal is good, even though it bounced off the upright. There is still 3.5 minutes in the game, and that's 2 set of downs where you can stop them and maybe get the touchdown in the win, as Locklear gets the first down. So now there is only 1 set of down left, and you have to get the ball back right here. 3rd and 7, and that's a catch made, and that is going to end the game. Last time out taken, Laredo State, and there you go. First rivalry game against the UTEP Miners. Ends in the loss for Laredo State. It was a very winnable game, but the defense kept giving up big scores, big plays, 20-plus yard runs, and 30-yard connections through the air. Locklear, definitely deserved player of the game. Estrada didn't really get enough time to throw the football, as Locklear, man, 69% completion percentage, 329 yards, 9.1 on per attempt. That's really good. We also couldn't stop the run at all. Like, they ran it with two different running backs, and both of them had almost 6 yards to carry. We ran it a bunch too, but it didn't really matter. On the important downs, the running lanes were stuffed. Lara, he had 4 drops in this game, and a couple of them would have been really big third downs or completions where it might have made the third down a lot easier, and instead it was then 3rd and 10 or something. So that's a little bit disappointing there. This team is still very inconsistent. It was on display in this game. I think the Texas State game was that one game where you can see, okay, this is the foundation we want to build this team on. And that was a really good game with, very complete performances. And sadly, they're just not as consistent as we want them to be. And we have even more bad news as Jamison Carrion, a 4-star tackle that also was a bust label, but he has 82 pass block power, 84 pass block finesse, 83 pass block. Right off the bat, 82 strength. If you get that strength up to like 86, that is already such a solid starting tackle. I wanted to get him. We don't. We lose out on him. That's going to be a player for Oklahoma that they might be able to build on for the future. Now, sadly, he's going to play in the SEC, so that doesn't really matter. Let's move on. This is the schedule. Not the schedule. This is the conference standings. Laredo State is now kind of down in the dumps there. Place number 5 out of 7 in the Western Division. One of the worst teams in the conference. 2-5 record, 3-6 overall. I think this is not a horrible season. We have been in a bunch of close games. It's not like we were blown out by a bunch of teams. But there is just no way we're going to go up there and go get us a 4th, 3rd place in this division. We have 2 more games. They are going to be Rice and UTSA. We're going to have the best of the rest bowls in the next episode, those 2 teams. And then we're also still going to have an out-of-conference game against Baylor, which is a rival. I also, by the way, consider UTSA a rival because they are just a few miles down the road. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Laredo State Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.